Hello and hi friends. Today we are going to discuss about social reforms in India. So it's about 18th to 19th century. Our Raja Ram Mohan Roy, born on 22nd May 1772. Let me just markers pen. ये हो गया. Okay. So Raja Ram Mohan Roy, born on 22nd May 1772. I have highlighted. I hope it's visible to all of you. And he lived all of us on 27 September 1833. So that's also the date that you can remember, and it can lie in your exam. You can see in your exam anytime. So now let's begin about the Raja Ram Mohan Roy. Who was he? So Raja Ram Mohan Roy was the one who founded Atmiya Sabha. He was the one who founded Atmiya Sabha in Calcutta in 1815. I'm highlighting it as well, set aside of this, so that you can understand where I'm reading it. So here, don't forget that who is the founder of Atmiya Sabha. It will be directly appear in your exam that who is the founder of Atmiya Sabha. Then you will have to answer Mohan Roy. Raja Ram Mohan Roy was the founder of Atmiya Sabha. He founded that in Calcutta. Okay, in which century and which year? In 19th century, in 1815. It has passed 1800, and it is in 1815, so that's why we will call it as 19th century. Okay, now later on the name of Atmi Sabha was actually changed. It was changed to Brahmo Samaj. And when does it changed? It changed in 1828. So the date can also appear in an exam, that they can ask that when does Brahmo Samaj was named. Then you will say, then you will mark your answer 1828. And yes, there is always a misunderstanding that Brahmo Samaj, between the Brahma Samaj and Arya Samaj concepts. So let me tell you a trick how you will remember this one, that actually Raja Ram Mohan Roy was the founder of Brahma Samaj. See, we know that Ram was a lord, okay, and Brahma is also a lord. So we can relate that Rama is a Brahma. Ram is a Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh. So in that sense, you can always remember that Raja Ram Mohan Roy was the founder of Brahmo Samaj. And when was it founded? In 1828. Okay, now let's see next. Belief. So he believes that in one universal God, that there is one God, and we should pray for them, we should meditate, we should read from the Upanishads. And Upanishads are the medium to worship God. So if you having the belief in God, so you should worship through reading in the Upanishads. Means whatever the Upanishads are saying to follow the rules, you should follow them. Next is title. So Raja Ram Mohan Roy was given the title as a Raja by Akbar too. So that's why the Ram Mohan Roy was actually later on called as a Raja. But before the name, if you say, then he was renowned by the name of Ram Mohan Roy or the Mohan Roy. But later on only he was called as a Raja, because Akbar too actually given him the name as a Raja. Okay. Akbar too was a Mughal emperor. So it was a time na, when Mughals and the Britishers were all together in our India. So that's why you can see there is a concept of Mughals and Britishers as well. Now next, here's a Persian Mirat ul Akbar, that he actually um, launched, you can say, he launched Miratul Akbar in Persian language. Next is 1825 Vedant College. What does it mean? That he opened Vedant College in 1825. So if you will even see nowadays Vedant College, nowadays there are a lot of Vedant College as well who are following Raja Ram Mohan Roy policies and their rules and follows following them. So Vedant College, whenever you will see Vedant College, then it's all about the Raja Ram Mohan Roy, and it's actually questions as appear in exam as well, that which college is actually founded by Ram Mohan Roy. So it will be Vedant College. And when he does founded it, then it is 1825. Now the next is, what were the works of Raja Ram Mohan Roy? So that's first, that's very important. That is against Sati Pratha. He does lots of campaigns. He does writings towards women equality and abolition of Sati Pratha. He even asked appeal. He appealed to the William Bentinck in front of Governor General of India that Sati Pratha should be abolished and banned. So later on in 1829, it was successful. His campaigns and lots of things were successful. His hard work was successful towards ban on Sati Pratha. So that's also a question that asked frequently in exam, that who was the Britisher who banned Sati Pratha. So he was the William Bentinck. Remember it. Remember